to Hardball, now to the sideshow. I know that consistency is the bugaboo of limited minds, but try to follow the logic in the latest from Minnesota's Michele Bachmann. She's the right-wing congresswoman who wanted the Democrats in Congress investigated for anti-American thinking. She's the one who accuses President Obama of being a socialist, of running a gangster government. Now, amid the oil crisis in the Gulf, Congresswoman Bachmann says the Obama administration is being too hands-off. Catch this twist of logic.
The administration, they were hands off. They didn't do anything. Where were the boats that could have been commandeered by the government to be sent into this region to deal with that oil plume as it was coming up to the water and destroying marine life? Nowhere to be found. Why? The administration was hands off on this policy.
Hands off. So let's get this straight. She wanted the government to commandeer boats, as in have the government take over private industry to handle the spill. But isn't that the sort of thing commandeering private property should be calling a gangster government? Jeez. Next, Republicans rain on Rand Paul. The Kentucky State Senate has overwhelmingly passed a resolution now stating that opposition to any part of the 1964 Civil Rights Act is, quote, outside the mainstream of American values. Well, here you have a Republican-led legislature performing a very personal knock against Mr. Paul, who just recently made statements critical of that historic legislation. Just to make it clear, the legislature was knocking Rand Paul personally. It included this language. Suggestions have appeared recently that we retreat from the core values of the protection of equal rights of citizens of the United States. Well, I guess Mr. Paul's out there all by himself.